Hey guys, my name's Ben and welcome to Core Cross Fitness. Today I'm talking resistance bands. I absolutely love working with resistance bands and I use it all the time, whether I'm at home or I throw it in my gym bag. It's a really easy piece of kit to get and it's relatively inexpensive, so I highly recommend you going out and getting one. What I want to do today is just give you some ideas of how you can use it, especially at home. If you're looking to do a home workout or you're short of time, you can just grab it and just get started. You can pretty much do a whole workout in 10 minutes. So today I'm going to give you some ideas of how you can achieve that. Remember, if you're new to my channel, hit subscribe, and I'm really interested if you drop me some comments below and tell me how you're getting on with your resistance band training and any further content you want to see so I can help support your training needs. Let's jump into it. Okay, so for our first exercise, we're just going to do our upper back. So we're going to take the band. This is a particular way I like to do it. There's different ways you can do it. You can just hold the band like this. I like to put it in my hand because then it just rests against the edge of your palm and you don't have to worry about keeping it gripped. Just hold your arms out in front of you. Take up the tension. We're just going to go for 10 of these. Squeeze between your scapula and at the end just have a little hold, a little pause at the end. Just go for 10. Breathe all the way through. Last one. Just a nice hold at the end. Really feel those scapulas squeeze together. And back slowly. Okay, that's great. So I'll show you a chest move now that you can do. I quite like this one. It's a bit of a fly. So take your hands and the band like that. Run it across your back. Midway across your back. Then we're just going to have our arms out straight, take up the tension in the band, and then we're just going to do a fly movement, a squeeze in, really squeeze your chest. We're going to go for 10 of these. Last one. Nice hold at the end. Really slowly. Brilliant. Remember, when you're doing your exercises, your tempo is key. So you don't want to be, when you do an exercise, just don't get into the habit of just going through the motions. So don't sort of take the band and start flapping around like this because you're just not going to achieve anything. You might not feel that the resistance is hard doing these exercises, but if you slow it down, really feel it and contract at the end, you'll get a lot more out of it. So remember to feel the movement, reduce your tempo and keep it slow. You'll get so much more out of it than just going through the motions of it. Okay, so now we're going to do a bicep exercise. So again, take your band, lay it on the floor. To stand on it, I've got my feet shoulder width apart. Again, the wider your feet, the higher the resistance is going to be on the band because you're taking out more of the band. So I'm just starting off with shoulder width apart. Make sure your scapulas are dropped. Squeeze your glutes, engage your abs. So you're nice and upright. Then we're going to go for a curl. Let's do 10 of those. Last one, nice big squeeze at the top and hold it. Feel that band pulling back on you, resist it, nice and slowly down. That's really good. I mean, I can feel that's burning, that's really, really good. So remember, if you want to make that harder, just put your feet wider, and then it makes that resistance much more than the band. And this is where they're so flexible and so versatile. You can completely tailor this to your level, so it becomes a lot more of a comfortable movement to do for you, because you feel comfortable with what you're doing. And ultimately, when it comes to training and it comes to exercise, I think the biggest thing that puts people off is because they don't feel comfortable or they feel self-conscious. And that's the worst thing you can do, because that will inhibit you making the goals and the changes that you want to make. And that's what it's all about. You've got to get your self-confidence up, feel good about what you're doing, and everything else will follow. So it's really key to feeling positive to what you do and feeling comfortable. So, make sure that you've got your mind on that. Also, just to throw this in now, if you want to leave me some comments down below about this video or anything that you want to see, please just drop me some comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're struggling with and the sort of content that you want to see, so I can get some more stuff out there and try and help support you through your training goals. It's really important. Okay, now we're going to do front raises, hit our shoulders. So what you do is same position as biceps that we did a moment ago, but this time we're going to have our arms over the top this way. We're just going to do front raises for 10. So same as you would with a barbell, just pulling up and holding it at the top. Let's go for 10. One, hold it at the top, and slowly down. Brilliant, well done. So now we're going to do a squat exercise. We're going to hit our legs. So what you do, stand again, shoulder width apart, bend down, pop it over your shoulders. Take your hands out. You need your hands just to hold it at the top, to get it out wide so it's not hitting your legs, and just go for a standard squat like you would normally. So let's go for 10 of these. Now I'm going to get down to the floor and I'll show you some exercises we can do laying down. Okay, so earlier when I showed you a chest exercise you can do with the fly. Another alternative to that is take your band, wrap it around your back, so it's sort of over your scapula, and then from here you can just do a chest press. So nice and up, bring your arms together at the top and hold, and then back down. So let's go for 10 of those. Again, hold it at the top, squeeze it together, and we'll go for a slow down. Okay, that's great. So okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to hit our triceps. One of the ways I like to do it is put the band under your back, exactly the same as you've just done with the chest. But this time, cross your arms and take the opposite side of the band. Put your elbows out to the side. We're just going to basically pull the band and straighten our arms, so we're hitting our triceps. We'll go for 10 of these. Last one, nice hold at the top, really squeeze and slowly back down. Okay, so we'll go through 2 more exercises. The next one we're going to do is an overhead raise. So what we'll do is find yourself enough space. So I'm going to put the band on my feet, like that. Open my legs out a little bit. Take up the tension, hold the band like this, and we're going to do an overhead raise. We're going to lift our arms up above our heads. We'll go for 10 of those. Okay, now we're going to do our last exercise. To give you an idea of an ab exercise, it's one I like to do. It's really good for hitting your lower abs, especially with the band. You can always tether these bands to something you've got in your house, but remember, if you're going to tie it to something, there's a surprising amount of force in these. So if you tie it to something and you start pulling it and the thing that you've tied it to isn't strong enough, you could break it and end up really hurting yourself because the band will end up flicking you back. And as funny as I'm sure people would find that, I don't think you'd find it very funny. So what we'll do on this one is we'll lay back, take our band, just put it underneath your legs. It's not going to do much down there. The key of what we're doing now is we're going to put it across our legs. We're going to just make sure there's a little bit of tension in it. We're going to lay back. What we're going to do now is just rock our knees back towards us, but keep our arms straight to keep the resistance. Let's go for 10 of these. Brilliant, well done. So there we go, there's just a few ideas about how you can integrate resistance bands into your training, or even if you're just starting out and you want to do some exercises, I highly recommend you going out and buying yourself one of these bands. Like I said, get the smaller band, thinner band, and just start out with that. I'd be really interested to find out how you got on. Please drop me some comments and let me know. And also tell me about further content and other things that you want to see to help support you with your training goals. Remember, if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, turn on the bell notification, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks so much for watching.